Millions of Americans may be owed IRS refunds, but time is running out. Tens of millions of Americans could be entitled to IRS refunds from the COVID-19 era, and many don't even realize it. Now, the independent National Taxpayer Advocate is warning taxpayers that the deadline to claim that money is quickly approaching. In a recent blog post, the agency highlighted a major concern. Many of the people affected are low and moderate income taxpayers who may not have access to professional tax help. That makes them far more likely to miss out on refunds they legally deserve. What's behind these potential refunds? The issue stems from a court case, Kwong vs. United States, which interpreted a key tax rule tied to federally declared disasters. Under Section 7508A-D of the tax code, when a national disaster is declared, tax deadlines are automatically extended for the duration of the disaster, plus an additional 60 days. The court ruled that the COVID-19 public health emergency, which lasted from January 20th, 2020 to May 11th, 2023, qualifies under this rule. That means tax deadlines for 2019 through 2022 filings may have effectively been pushed to July 10th, 2023. Why that matters. If that interpretation holds, the IRS may not have had the authority to charge penalties or interest during that extended period. So taxpayers who were charged late fees, penalties, or extra interest during those years could now be eligible for refunds. But there's a catch. The IRS disagrees with the ruling, and the Department of Justice is expected to appeal. That means the final outcome is still uncertain. However, experts say taxpayers should act now to protect their rights, even before a final decision is made. Key deadline: to preserve eligibility, taxpayers must file a claim by July 10th, 2026. Missing that deadline could mean losing out on any potential refund, even if courts ultimately side with taxpayers. What could you get back? According to the National Taxpayer Advocate, eligible refunds may include penalties for late filing or late payment, interest that was incorrectly charged, additional interest owed on overpayments during the COVID disaster period. Who could be affected? This isn't limited to individuals. The ruling could impact individuals and families, small and large businesses, estates and trusts, taxpayers with income, employment, estate, gift, or excise taxes, even those who filed late international tax forms, which can carry heavy penalties. How to check if you're eligible? To find out if you may be owed money, you'll need to review your IRS tax records. Look for penalties, interest charges, payment history during the COVID period. You can access this through your IRS tax script online or request it by mail. What you need to do: if you believe you're eligible, file a protective claim using IRS Form 843, claim for refund and request for abatement. Clearly mention that your claim is based on the Kwong v. United States decision and Section 7508A. Experts recommend sending the form by certified mail, since the IRS currently only accepts paper filings for this process. Why acting now matters. Filing a claim doesn't guarantee a refund, but it protects your right to receive one if the courts ultimately uphold the ruling. As the National Taxpayer Advocate put it, for many Americans dealing with financial strain, even modest refunds can make a real difference. If you want refunds,